Hey guys, welcome back. So today's tutorial is going to be on this eye look that I have going on right now. I pulled out a oldie but a goodie. I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro palette. This used to be one of my top favorite palettes. Actually, it still is an excellent palette. I love this palette so much. So yeah, I decided to pull it out. I haven't played with this for a long time. So I said, you know what? I'm pulling out my baby today. And I created this look, so if you want to see how I got this look, obviously you have to keep watching. I'm going to show you what I did on this eye over on this eye. Before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow my other social media, and watch my previous videos. Alright, so I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's begin. The first eyeshadow I'm going to be applying is the one named Taupe, and I'm going to place this on my crease. Taupe will be my transition shade. Taupe is my most favorite transition shade from this palette. I mean, it's just perfect. I'm using a Morphe E27 blending brush for this application, and I'm just doing small circular motions from outer corner to inner corner and back and forth. So yeah, I've already hit pan on Taupe because I use this shade like quite a lot, especially when I want something pretty and smoky like this. Taupe is just the shade that I like to reach for the most. Alright, now that I'm done with this, I'm going to go into the shade named Cream, and I'm going to be using a Luxie 211 brush for this application, and I'm just going to apply cream right on my brow bone. And if I need to go back to the E27 blending brushes to soften that and make those two shades blend with each other. And let me grab this brush because my brow hairs keep coming down. Like, what? Stay up there, you guys. Alright, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is going to be Sable. Which brush am I using today? I'm using a Luxie 237 blending brush for Sable, and I'm going to apply Sable on my crease from outer to inner corner, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, small circular motions back and forth, and I'm gonna bring it in all the way into the inner corner of my eye. If you need to go back to that E27 blending brush, the one you had Taupe with, you can definitely go back and blend that out. I always say these brushes as if you guys have the same brushes that I do, but anyways, whatever brush you used for your transition shade, that's the one you would go back to. And I did not add any additional product to the brush. And now I'm gonna go back to the Luxie one, the 237 blending brush, and just blend that a little bit more. Okay, now that I'm happy with the way that blended out, I'm gonna take a BH Cosmetics 103 brush and the shade Garnet, and I'm gonna place Garnet on my mobile lid. This shade is so stinking gorgeous. Oh my god, look at that. It's so pretty. Anyways, I'm placing this on my entire mobile lid, and I'm bringing it up to my crease. And I'm just patting it on. These eyeshadows are super creamy and buttery and very soft. They do have a kickback, so just pat them because you don't want to create a mess under your eyes. Since I've already done all my makeup, I don't need this under my eye. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to that small 237 Luxie blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out that crease. Make sure these two shades blend together. And I don't have any extra product on the brush. I'm just blending them. Okay, once I'm done blending, I'm gonna take this Royal Langnickel Revolution BX95 brush, and I'm gonna go into espresso, just a tiny little bit, and I'm gonna place espresso on the outer V of my eye. And I'm just going to place the eyeshadow with this brush because I'm gonna go back to that Luxie 237 blending brush to do all the blending. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I'll just blend out the edges with this brush. And if you need to add more, you go back, same brush, and add a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna go back to that BH Cosmetics 103 brush and Garnet, and I'm gonna place a little bit more because I love this shade so much. It's so pretty. Okay, there you go. Now moving on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna be using this Morphe M432 brush, and I'm going to go into espresso, and I'm gonna place espresso on my lash line, my lower lash line, and just connect it to the corner here. And I'm gonna bring it in halfway. All right, now that that's done, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. smudge brush and I'm gonna go into Sable. And now I'm going to blend my lower lash line out with Sable because I do want it to be smoky. And this is why I'm using the two darkest shades. I'm gonna start smudging it with this smudge brush, but then I'm gonna go back to that Luxie 237 blending brush, and I'm gonna blend it out a little bit more. I love that blending brush because it's so small, but it's so useful. It just blends everything out so perfectly under my eye. So now I'm taking a BH Cosmetics 105 pencil brush, and I'm gonna go back into Garnet, and I'm just gonna place this in this inner corner of my eye. And I'm gonna connect that to espresso and Sable. And going back to the 237 and just buffing it out. All right, for my inner tear duct area, let me take this, let's see, this is a BH Cosmetics 112 brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade named Nude. It's a really pretty shade, and I'm gonna use this as my inner tear duct highlight, and I'm just gonna place it right in here. Yeah, so pretty. For my waterline, I'm going to be using this NYX Wonder Pencil in medium, and I'm just going to place this on my waterline to lighten that. Since everything else is super smoky, I just want this to be a little bit lighter to open up my eye. For the eyeliner, I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to create a decent wing. It's not super long, but it's pretty thick at the end. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. And for lashes, I'm going to be using the Faux Mink Collection Lash Couture lashes by Kiss in the style Midnight. And that's what they look like. Very pretty lashes. Alright, so let's do this. And after I'm done applying the mascara, I'm going to go right ahead and apply the lashes, and I will be right back. So eyes are done. Now for the lips, I'm going to be using Ofra's Americano. And this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you like this look. These lashes are so stinking gorgeous. If you guys haven't tried the Kiss Faux Mink Collection Lash Couture lashes, they are so pretty. Like these are the Midnight ones. I also have a Gala, and they're really pretty as well. And they're like $5.99, so super affordable and really soft. The band is a little thick, but it's still doable. They don't feel super heavy. I'm sure as the day goes by, your eyes may feel a little bit heavy, but they look fucking wonderful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow my other social media and watch my previous videos. Until next time, my loves. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Bye.